Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday and welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. I am here to reveal a new stock that I deeply believe will probably not just 10x, not just 100x, but has the potential to 1000x and change the nature of humanity forever. If you haven't been watching the news, Google recently revealed Willow. What is Willow? It's basically the potential to have quantum computing. Quantum computing is infinitely times more powerful than your dinky little computer that you're watching this on, and has the potential to fundamentally change the world forever. I believe we are going into a golden age of AI. The singularity is going to happen any day now. And we're going to have quantum computers powering our future. We are going to the stars as the human race. And there is one stock that is going to power this fruitfulness and multiplication of the human race and will send us into the stars. And that stock is none other than Quantum Computing Incorporated, QUBT. Now, if you think back in the 1950s, right? We didn't even have computers. We didn't have the internet. It was just, basically kind of a boring world. Like, what did you do before the internet? But in just less than a century, 70 years, 75 years, we now have global internet. We have cryptocurrency, which is amazing. We have global connectivity. And our technology is reaching the point where I believe we're going to reach the singularity and robots are going to give us the fist forever, okay? And you have to identify trends before they happen. Imagine you were in 1950 and you imagine that there would one day be a global network that would link humanity together where we could all share information and shill our tax grifts, see the pinned comment, and basically unite humanity and democratize the world. Well, if you had known that in advance, you would have invested in the internet right in its infancy, especially in about 1999 and 2000. And you would have made stellar returns because you would have been on the vanguard of this beautiful thing that we call the internet, where I can analyze stocks like this and show my tax services. So what's quantum computing? I know we're getting off topic here. Well, I pulled up a quick video from their website. It's only a minute. I know you probably don't have the patience to watch it, but let's see what Quantum Computing Incorporated does. And let's talk about their amazing partnership with one of the best organizations in human history, NASA.
Quantum Computing Inc., QCI, is an innovative, integrated photonics company that provides accessible and affordable quantum machines to the world today.
With the mission of solving large complex optimization problems today, we're making our machines accessible by installing them on premises of our customers' sites for important critical applications.
Quantum technology can tackle complex optimization challenge in energy,
Is that guy a spy?
transportation, and supply chain management.
QCI has embarked on a nanophotonics architecture design, which will ultimately enhance the speed, scalability, and performance beyond any known systems today.
QCI offers free trial access to their optimization systems so you can experience it yourself.
We're here to guide our customers toward these solutions today using our new Dirac machine, accessible, affordable quantum machines for a brighter future.
Find out more at quantumcomputinginc.com.
So do we already have a quantum computer? That's what I'm trying to understand here. So anyway, this stock is performing exceedingly well, okay? Basically, I bought it at around 73 cents. And since then, the stock is up 1,830%. In the past month, it's up 593%. And there's a lot of excitement around quantum computing, especially with all of Google's research into it. And maybe Google will acquire this company. I don't know. But the stock is up massively. We got to ask ourselves, what are the fundamentals behind it? Is it sustainable? Is it the future? Or are we going to be selling our butts? Well, before we even get into that, okay, because at the end of the day, in the current stock market, financials really don't matter. It's all about investing's all about the future, not what happened in the past. So we don't really need to worry about their profit and loss, balance sheet, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Now, what is a big reason that this stock is running? Well, QUBT skyrocketed on a NASA, guys, NASA, the National Aeronautics Space Administration. It doesn't get better than NASA, okay? Deal amid quantum computing hype. Quantum computing surged in trading on Wednesday after the quantum optics technology company announced it had been awarded a contract by NASA. Under this contract, QUBT will employ its entropy quantum optimization machine, which they actually asked me for some feedback in that development, Dirac-3, to support NASA's advanced imaging and data processing demands. This is government money, okay? I saw this. That's why I bought it at 70. I knew the government would eventually get involved in this type of company. Obviously, okay? So they're getting contracts with NASA. The stock price is vertical lining. And best of all, and this actually is seriously not bad for the company itself, they've been handing out shares, okay? When you're the CEO of a publicly traded company and you see your stock go up insanely, justified, maybe not justified, who knows? It is a great way to issue capital, to raise capital for your business. Because if your business is running losses, and you're burning cash because you're in the startup phase, nothing could go wrong there. You need as much cash as you possibly can. And you can either borrow money or you can issue shares on the market. Borrowing money comes with a lot of risk. You're going to pay a high interest rate, especially if you're not making profits. But you can issue shares, and while it dilutes the current owners, you don't necessarily have to pay back the shareholders, okay? The shareholders are giving you cash in exchange for stock because they see that they may potentially reap some reward in the distant future, but you don't have to pay them back right now, okay? So this company has been issuing shares as the stock price has gone up, and that's actually bullish for at least the survival of the company, okay? Hopefully they use the money in a wise manner. Maybe they should call me and we could talk about it, okay? But we have this announcement here on December 10th. They issued an aggregate of 1.5 million shares of the company's common stock, which if you look at the price, that they're actually raising a decent amount of cash, okay? And then again, they issued this other summary prospectus. It was somewhere on here, but they're issuing, there you go, almost 9 million shares. So this company is fortifying its balance sheet, okay? The closing price on this report was $15.14. It's now $27. So if we just imagine that they issued all the shares and they only got $15.14 per share, they now have $135 million of additional cash on their balance sheet that they did not have before. Okay, that's actually good for the survival of the company. So let's look at the rock solid financials of this photonics company, which I have a doctorate in. So first, let's look at the revenue. So quantum computing's revenue. I always almost say QuantumScape, but it's a totally different company. Okay, revenue is exploding. Look at those revenue growth rates, out of control. Up 4,491%. That's impressive. Okay. Their most recent quarterly revenue was a solid $101,000. Okay. I made more than that in my regular life, but they made $101,000 in revenue. That's before expenses, people. Top of the income statement. Okay. They are also generating a gross profit. Gross profit is your profit, directly attributable to the item that you're selling, their photonics machine or whatever, Dirac-3, okay? So they take the profit, the revenue they take from selling the machines minus the cost of the machines before selling general admin, interest, and taxes. And whatever profit they get is called the gross profit. And then you subtract operating expenses from that and then interest and taxes. So they made $9,000 in gross profit, okay? Like a month of income. Selling general administration expenses for the most recent quarter were a cool $3.2 million. So they had $9,000 of gross profit, on the accounting and the income statement. And they had $3.2 million of selling, general, and admin expenses, $2.24 million of R&D, and it looks like other expenses of $5.45. This may be messed up a little bit. I think the total is just selling and admin and research and development. Okay. So their earnings per share was only a cool -6 cents. Their operating margin is only -5,384. Their profit margin is only -5,618. And their free cash flow margin is only -5,040. Okay. So if we look at the balance sheet, we'll actually look at it on their financials. Okay. So when we look at cash burn, businesses that are not making a profit are probably burning cash. They're sending more cash out from their business than they're receiving. Simply from their operations in the most recent quarter, this amazing company has burned $4.58 million of cash. However, they did raise a bunch of money, so they're going to be around for a long time. I'll give them that. Okay. This is why you want to be publicly traded. I need to publicly trade my company. Strongman CPA LLC. I need to publicly trade it so I can raise cash. So they burned $4.58 million of cash in the most recent quarter, $4 million in the quarter before that, and $3.85 million in the quarter before that. Okay. Well, let's go check out the balance sheet. Let's see how it's actually almost irrelevant, to be honest, because they issued so much cash that they're going to have a very fortified balance sheet. So it looks like as of September 30th, 2024, this is their balance sheet, assets, liabilities, and equity. They had $3 million of cash as of September 30th, 2024. They were kind of in trouble as of that date. They were about to go bust, in my opinion, or very shortly go bust. Okay. But now they have an ungodly amount of cash, so they're probably good for a while. Okay. But they only had $3.9 million of total current liquid assets, or fairly liquid, on $2.4 million of current liabilities. And they have a decent amount of financial liabilities. Let's see what these are. I don't know if they tell us what they are. But overall, their balance sheet before they issued all these shares, because they got lucky, was pretty bad. Okay. They also had a cumulative loss of $150 million. So far, this company has lost $150 million on the accrual basis of accounting. Okay. So cash burner, unprofitable, but it's the future, bro. Okay. So what do I think about this company overall? Consider this to be a highly speculative bet. Highly speculative bet. The company is no longer going to go bankrupt anytime soon. It's basically going to be around for a very long time. When you raise that much cash off of this, which they were smart to do that, I'll give them that. Okay. I don't look down on them for that. When you raise that much cash, you are not going bust for a very long time unless you make some absolutely awful decisions. But you have to understand, this is a very basic, unprofitable, cash-burning business. And what you're investing in right now is for speculative returns, not for actual growth of underlying profit and loss into the future, because there's not going to be profit into the future, at least for the foreseeable future. Okay. This company was about to go bankrupt, and the only reason they got saved was because Willow, Google, quantum computing. Okay. So keep that in mind as you consider buying this company. Analysts have a price target of $8.50. How do they come up with that? I don't know. Okay. I think they just make up numbers. But you got to be very careful when you're buying this, because there's a lot of euphoria. But euphoria can also lead downhill to absolute utter destruction if you're not careful. Okay. Understand what you're buying. Don't just think about vertical lines. Let's do some comments. Check out my tax preparation services. I'm a certified public accountant. You can book a free tax consultation with me. I'll talk to you for free for 30 minutes, and then I'll give you an upfront quote for your tax situation. I do business and personal returns, any state in the United States. Do you want to reach the stars? Of course I do. Al Gore invented the internet, did he? I'm loving the buzzwords. Are you getting bullish, bro? Screw quantum computing. I'm going to make my custom abacus and sell them on eBay. I need to get Meet Kevin's AI course. Meet Kevin will have a quantum computing course. I'm calling it now. I swear my uncle was telling me about this stock just a few days. Guys, oh my God, it went up, bro. Oh my God, bro, you got to buy it. It's bullish. Strongman, you screwed up my taxes. Now I'm going to jail in a few months. Care to explain yourself? What did you do? Hey, if you gave me bad info, that's you, baby. But no, that's a troll. I would never screw up taxes. Why don't people understand that VT is the most optimal long-term investment strategy? It basically has solved investing for retail investors. No, Wall Street has solved max padding their pockets off of retail investors. It's bad out there, boys. All right, book a free tax consultation. Hopefully you're going all in with your mom's retirement, your dad's retirement, your grandparents' retirement, your money on leverage into QUBT stock, and have a wonderful, delicious day. Cheers.